Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I really wanted to do one last super bronzy sun-kissed lightweight look before August comes to a close and autumn begins. That is totally not my vocabulary, but whatever. But yes, sadly, hot girl summer is ending. So I wanted to squeeze one more of these videos in before I give in to the fall tones. So before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It would mean so much to me, and let's get to it. So the first product I'm going to be going in with is the Milani Soft Focus Glow. I'm using the shade 02 Golden Glow. Haven't used this in a while because I'm coming close to finishing up this bottle and I do have a fear of running out. So when I start running out of a favorite product, I put it away so I don't run out, which is so silly. Like, just buy another one, you goose. I really like this one because it doesn't give a Tin Man effect or anything. It just looks like a natural dewy skincare kind of vibe. I really like it, and it has those golden hues, which is so summery and perfect. And look, you guys, I was really bored this morning and I shoved just a normal earring in this old tragus piercing I had when I was like in high school. I was really curious if it was still open, and it is, so I might order a little jewel to go in there. Not this one because this is just a normal earring, but I think I might do it. It looks cute. Now that that's on, I'm going to go into my foundation, and I pulled this guy out. I haven't used it in a minute. I've been trying so many different things out. This is the Guerlain L'Essentiel Éclat Naturel Natural Glow Foundation. I'm using the shade 03N, and I'm going to use just a little bit of this. I feel like my skin is finally getting better. So I'm gonna take one squirt, and I'm also going to put in a drop of this, the Flower Beauty Heatwave Bronzing Essence. So I've learnt my lesson with this. I've had such a roller coaster experience with this over the past month. This product works best if you mix it into your foundation directly, not underneath, not as a normal liquid bronzer or anything like that. The best way to use it is as a foundation additive, or else you'll struggle like crazy. Plus the 3N doesn't super match me at the moment, so this is going to just even that out a little bit. And I'm going to see, that matches my skin perfectly. You can't even see that I added that. I'm going to kind of build it up in the areas where I want a little bit more, kind of concentrating the first application right down on there, and then I'll feather it around the face. That duo is beautiful. See, the heat wave drops can look nice. I'm now taking my beauty blender just to bounce over everything to pick up any excess product and make the foundation look even more skin-like. To conceal a little bit, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm just going to focus some right in this area here and right here. So I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge here. And I always take it up right here just because I do have a little bit of darkness and I just like to correct that. I have a new habit. I hold my hand like this for some reason. Like, it's useless. I'm going to take some of my Kosas concealer because it is a little deeper than the Milk Makeup one, because I do want to correct this little area right here and this one as well. I just took some on the back of my hand so I didn't contaminate my tube, and I'm just going to press it into the area where I kind of want to correct even further. Yeah, that did a wonderful job. To set the under eye slightly, I'm going to take some of my Pat McGrath Light Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, longest name in history. This is a Moda Pro Glow Brush too, by the way. I'm just going to be powdering my under eyes today because I'm going in with a lot of creams, and also my skin has detected that the weather is starting to change outside. Therefore, it's getting drier, so my skin just doesn't need it today at all. I've also had this little dry spot right under my eye right here for some reason for a couple of weeks, so this blurring powder is treating me good today, you know? So now I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera, so please enjoy the brow intermission. I would just like to take a moment to thank my brow hairs for finally getting thicker. I don't know what I'm doing for them to be treating me this well. But I never thought in my whole life that I'd be able to just fill in my brows with just a product like this. Like, thank you. I don't know if I have to credit my birth control or vitamins. Je sais pas. I'm just so proud of my brows. Anyways, now for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Tower 28 Bronzino in the shade West Coast. This is definitely the most sun-kissed bronzer in my collection. It gives. So I'm taking this Sephora Airbrush Precision Foundation Brush. Ouch, my ear. Maybe that's why I took it out. But of course, I'm going to be doing the wave technique today. So I'll show you once I build this up a little bit more. So I placed my bronzer a little higher on my cheeks, not under my cheekbone. I like putting it on top of my cheekbone for a lifted effect. And I also like it there because that's where I would naturally bronze in the sun. Maybe I'll insert the photo of me burning my face this summer so you can see. So I just dip my brush very slightly in that product just so I can bronze my nose a little bit. But now that I have hardly any product on here, I like to take it across the nose like this, kind of in a dabbing motion. Julia, edit that out. Oh my god, that was too cringy. But I take it up like this so it looks like the sun gave me a little smooch, okay? For my highlighter, I originally was going to pick out the Nude Sticks Hey Honey. Then I saw this, the Guerlain highlighting stick, and I haven't used this in a while. I think it was hiding from me, but I think this is the vibe I want today. So I'm going to take that Pro Glow brush again, and I'm just going to work off of the stick here. I'm not going to apply directly. I don't want it to be full opacity today. I'm just going to lightly paint it on the high points of my face first, and then I'll go in with little circles to blend it and make it look a little bit more natural. It smells so good. It makes me miss Hawaii. Oh my god. It smells like plumeria flowers. I like to do little circles just to kind of polish it onto the cheekbone, and this way it makes it look a little bit more natural instead of going like this, because going like this sometimes can make it look like a straight line, and there are no straight lines in nature, so it just looks very off to the eye. I can't wait for these guys to heal up because it's making it look kind of patchy on the camera. How rude! Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to be using my Patrick Ta She's So LA blush. I'll start off with the powder. Maybe if I feel like it, I'll layer a little bit of the cream on. I'm just going to take this BH Cosmetics No. 3 brush. Just going to start with this side. This can be very pigmented. I like to layer it on top of the bronzer and highlight just to make it all one instead of separate areas like a paint by number. And of course a little bit on the nose for a sun-kissed look. I love this blush color because it has some kind of rosy tones to it. See, you can kind of see it looks like Sun-Kissed by Nude Sticks kind of, where it has that sunburny, bronzy kind of tone to it. I love it so very much. Having fun today, so I'm just gonna put some everywhere. Why not? Now I'm going to take a little bit of the cream on my sponge here. Look at these little extra hairs growing when they're not supposed to. I've never had that. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. For my eyes, I'm just gonna do something very quick and simple. I just pulled out my Tom Ford Emotion Proof eye color in the shade 10 Abyssinian. I looked back at my channel and I realized I never just used this alone. I use this mostly as a base and then I put like other shimmers on top of it or whatnot. So I'm just going to use it alone today for a very quick eye look. And by the way, I did prime my eyes. This is my favorite eye primer. It really keeps the oily eyelids at bay. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Base. So I'm taking this big fluffy brush, Smith 232, just to slightly blend this into the crease. Honestly, this eye color is going to be like a all year round staple for me, but it's perfect for what I'm going for today. Just taking a smaller brush just to blend it all over the lid. So this is just going to make it a little bit more opaque and pigmented, and I can get a little bit more control. Voila, all done that, and I'm just going to take this small pencil brush to get underneath here. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush. And I'm just gonna run this bigger one here just to diffuse it. And that's it for the eye. I'm just gonna catch this one up to speed and I will be right back. So now for my mascara, I pulled out the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara because I was using the Dark Star for so long. So I wanna revisit this guy. And I did curl my lashes. And I'm taking my Glossier Lash Slick for the bottom. So here are the eyes all finished. Now I'm going to move on to the lips. I just forgot to add a little inner corner highlight, so I'm just gonna add some of the Guerlain one right in there. It was so pretty. I might add some little faux freckles, we'll see. And now to line my lips, I'm gonna take the Pat McGrath Permagel lip liner in the shade Supernatural. I like that color, it kind of matches all of the browns. And honestly, I might just color my lip with a little bit more of that. And then I'm going to tap over with this MAC Cannes Dew. And then I really wanted to top it off with this ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Dewdrop. Well, it's not a shade, it's just clear. I'm gonna scoop some on the back of my hand here, just so that I don't cross-contaminate and wreck the beautiful aesthetic of this clear gloss or oil. I'm just gonna pat some on top. It feels quite identical to the Kosas one. Maybe just less shiny, but otherwise really nice. I do really want to add some little faux freckles, because why not? Just gonna take my Freck. Here is the look all complete. I love how it turned out, obviously. These are some of my all-time favorite looks, and I think this was the perfect look to wrap up summer 2020. I cannot believe. But that wraps up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it fun or helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It would help me out so very much. I'll make sure to link all of these products in the description down below as always, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.